Hello all, welcome back to Career with Vasanth YouTube channel. My name is Vasanth. I hope you all doing well. So this is a video where we are discussing a Google machine coding interview question. One of my followers recently attended Google interview and this was the question asked. This question looked very simple for me in the beginning, but it has a lot of intricacies. So I'm thought of explaining it to you how to solve it in less than 10 to 12 minutes. Okay. So without wasting further time, let's get started. So whatever you're seeing on the screen, this is something that we have to build at the end. So that is a traffic light where red is shown for a specific duration of time, followed by the yellow again showed for a specific duration of time. Then we are showing the green light for a specific duration of time, and this loop continues for the infinite times. Okay, this is what we'll be building. Let's get started how to build step by step. Okay, so I've already written the code for this. Now probably I'll remove everything and we'll start from the scratch. Okay, yeah, so now we have nothing, just we have an empty component called traffic light. From there we are going to start everything from the beginning. Okay, I'm going to show you the question so that you can understand exactly what is required. So build a traffic light where the lights switch from green to yellow, yellow to red after a predetermined interval and a loop indefinitely. Okay, each light should be lit for a following duration. So red lit for 400 millisecond, or red lit for 4 seconds, yellow lit for 5 seconds, green lit for 3 seconds. Okay, you are free to exercise your creativity to style the appropriate appearance of the traffic light. So basically, however I want to style, I can style. Only thing that I've already done is the styling part. So I've created like one traffic light, that's a container that contains the entire light, the black background, whatever you're seeing, right? That is the traffic light class. And I have also have each light class, which is basically responsible for showing that the circle, the yellow, red and green circle, whatever you're seeing, right? That, and a very specific style for the red, green and yellow, where we are specifying the background color. Okay, background color for red is red, yellow is yellow and green is green. Okay, as simple as that. Just to save some time, I have done that already. Now let me tell you one thing. Let's say such question asked to you in the interview. What is the first thing that you would do? First, make sure you ask as many number of questions as possible to the interviewer just to make sure conceptually you are clear. For example, in this case, we are saying like indefinitely keep changing the lights, but if you keep changing indefinitely, then there's a chances of memory leak. You can ask like what is the maximum duration of the time that I need to show, or maximum iteration that I need to show. Okay, in this particular exercise I'm not doing that, but any other doubts that comes to your mind, please make sure that you ask and clarify before you start coding. Okay, so now there are many approaches. I have asked this to a lot of my mock interview. What people do is, so we have red shown for some time, followed by yellow and followed by green. So they create like one set time mode for 4 seconds. Inside that they create another time mode. Inside that they create another time mode. One time mode inside one another with specific delay. And they try to do this, but that is not the way to do it. Whenever now in this question, whenever you see such kind of specifications respect to like a light here or anything like a specific module need to be rendered for a specific duration of time, always go and use the object approach. Okay, so let me show you how we need to start. So let's create an object called like let light config. Okay, it need not to be let, actually we can make it like a const. I'll make it. Okay, we have like const light object light config where we have three configs, correct? So where red we have, what is next of red is yellow. Okay, after that we also need to show the duration. So duration for this red is actually 4000, correct? I've actually, as you saw, I've solved the problem 1 to 2 times, but I might end up making some mistake. If I make a mistake, I will correct it on live so that you can also you get to know like what mistakes can be made and how to avoid that. Okay, so next to red is yellow. So next to yellow is green actually, correct? Next to green is red. So how we are done is, first we are going to show red. What is next of red is yellow. What is next of yellow, that is green, correct? So that's what we are trying to achieve in this particular configuration. Definitely we specify the duration, how much duration we need to show, correct? Now let's have a use effect. Why we need a use effect? Because we have to keep running a set timeout for a predetermined duration of time, and when we should run this use effect, I'm going to tell. Okay, const, let's have a light and a set light use state. Okay, actually the question says like start by green. So any color, like you can start by green, but I'm just following like a typical traffic light so that you can understand clearly. First default color, I'm taking it as a red. Okay, default color. Okay, default color. So now what I'm going to do is, every time whenever light change, I want to render this use effect. What I'm going to do inside the use effect, I have a set timeout. Okay, what is the delay for the set timeout? So whenever I'm in red, red's duration is the delay I give. Whenever I'm yellow, yellow's duration is the delay I'm going to give, correct? So how do I get that? Basically I'm going to get like light config, correct? Light config of light, whatever the current light, dot duration, correct? So light config, in this case light config of red dot duration will give me like 4000 or 4 seconds, correct? Now, so inside the set timeout, what I'm going to do, inside the set timeout is where I'll be actually changing the next color. Whenever the red timeout is over, I'm going to render the yellow, correct? So let me do like set light. So what I'm going to do again, light config of light dot, I'm going to set the next, correct? So whenever it was red, after 4000 seconds, I'm going to set it to yellow. Whenever it was green, after like 4 seconds, I'm going to set it to red. One mistake I did, like I did not update it. It is 4, 5 and 3. Okay, don't do these mistakes because these are also considered very important in a big product company interviews. Okay, so now we have built the logic. Now it's a rendering part, correct? In rendering time, what I'm going to do is I have a div, okay, which is like outermost div, and this class name, as I already shown you, I'm going to give a class name of traffic light here. Okay, so this is very easy because that whatever you saw, that black outline, that I got from the traffic light. Now very important thing is how to design the internal divs, because I need to show a black circle, which is the default color of default color of the traffic light, and whenever that is active, only then I need to show the specific color. Like show the red only when that red is active, show yellow only when yellow active, goes on, correct? So now let me do that by using the black coat operation. This is something that I always like doing. So where whenever I have to put a condition inside a particular class or style, I use this block quote operation. So by default, definitely we need to give a class called light class. If you see here, the light class is basically responsible for giving that width and height, margin and border radius to make basically that circular light that you are seeing. Okay, so now, and we'll also give the red color by default, whatever the red is there, but that active we cannot give unless it is actually active, correct? So what I'm going to check, if light is equals to red, okay, then I'm going to give that active class. Okay, if not, okay, I'm sorry, not here, if not, then I'm going to not assign any class to it. So whenever light is red, I'm adding the active color, okay, red active, whatever you are seeing. Okay, so I'm going to just repeat this couple of times, where in this case it's going to be yellow and in this case it's going to be green. Okay, so before I just check, I'm also not 100% sure, but I think it should work. But let us see quickly what and all we have done. So I created a light config object which has 3 colors, red, yellow and green. Each of it I have specified what is the next after that color and what is the duration that color has to be shown. Okay, so in use effect, I've created a set timeout where after a specific duration of the object, I'm going to call this set light function, set light, which is setting the state. I set it to the next color. Okay, so now here you see like return, I'm returning a div statement where by default it has a traffic light class to give that black background color, and inside that every div I'm checking whether light and red. Light is a default style that every div has, so that you get that black border whenever black color light, whenever actually that whenever that particular light is not active, still I need to show that black color. You might have already seen on the video in the beginning. And then red, yellow and green also default classes I'm adding, but active class is added only if that particular color is active. Okay, so I'm putting that check here. Now let us see whether it is running or not. Okay, see here, first I'm showing the yellow. After 4 seconds I have gone to yellow. After 5 seconds I'm going to green, and after 3 seconds I'm going to red, and it is turning indefinitely, as you can see, correct? So this was, I think, the most simplest explanation for this. There are multiple solutions that you could try. Another popular solution that most try is using the switch case instead of using the light config. Inside use effect, they keep a switch and keep changing the color. If you can write that, please write that solution and put your gist or entire code in the comment section. I'm going to verify the code and I'll let you know whether it's correct or not. Okay, I'm sure you like the video. If you like the video, please like this particular video, comment whatever you felt honestly, share the video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel Career with Vasanth. I think you like the video. If you like, the only way to appreciate me is just by subscribing to my channel and liking the comment. It's not just this video, I have so much good content on my channel where I have a mock interviews, I have a basic reactjs interview preparation videos, I have basic JavaScript interview preparation videos. There are a lot of meetups that I have conducted, and those recordings are there. Even there are some DSA tutorials also. System design videos are there. Please make sure you're going to watch all those videos and going to support and make well utilization of my channel. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video.